Sagittarius, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It's a message for Sagittarius, sun, moon, and rising sign. It's an energy reading, so even if you're not a Sagittarius birthday, it sounds kind of crazy. Why am I attracted to this? You actually pulled this energy into you. There's something in this video that you need to hear. It's your message. And this is where your message begins. Oh, damn. So, overcome any obstacle. You're about to overcome something that's been getting in your way a while. And the overcoming is a result of not giving up. It's tenacity. Rhinos are not an aggressive animal. They look like they are, right? But the obstacle that rhinos really overcame is evolution. This sense of how did they find a way to exist when so many animals like them became extinct? So because their horns are hollow, they look like they're just, some dinosaur, right? And that they're super aggressive, but they're like not the Triceratops. Triceratops had really like their horns that were protruding from their face were attached to this huge, really robust skull. These are hollow. So they're very gentle creatures. So it's like, how does that overcome any obstacle? They didn't give up. So there's something here that you're breaking through finally because you chipped away at it. And it's like your ability to last, your ability to stay alive, your ability to not give up and keep working at something is why you are about to overcome a pretty extreme obstacle. And you look at 50, 5 plus 0 is 5. There's just a major change that's coming because of it. So remember, Sagittarius, let's get deeper into this reading. As I divide this deck, there are cards that are going to fall out. Good, because they're part of the message. I'm going to leave them where they lie. If you're looking for a personal reading, the only place you can book is my website. Please go to www.bornwithoutboundariestarot.com. Very easy to find, and you can book and schedule at your own convenience. I think I have 2 more open spaces this week. You will get your reading within 24 hours of whatever day that you booked, because I know that you guys need it. Okay, we got more coming out, Sagittarius. If you're just finding this channel, please subscribe to the channel, help us grow, and then ring that notification bell and select all notifications. That way you'll get notified when I'm live and I do free public tarot card readings here. So it's the only place that I do it. So be sure to subscribe, Sagittarius, or if you're not a Sagittarius, whoever was called to watch this. Ooh, okay, we're almost done. Remember, I do cleanse the space, and so I'm going to use a sound bowl to cleanse the space. Some of you don't like the sound. It can get very loud, so you might want to turn down the volume a little bit while I cleanse the space, and you'll see when I'm done. Sagittarius energy, please. Once again, this was something you felt held back on, or something maybe you didn't feel was going to move forward. This is grasshopper energy. Take a leap of faith. Maybe it got stalled or stuck, or you felt like you did all that you can do and still there was nothing I don't know, nothing really happened, or you felt like you missed an opportunity, but somehow you didn't give up. Or the universe is saying, don't give up, because this would have happened quite recently. So your message then would be, don't give up. You have to keep going. Keep plucking away at this. Even if you got a no, even if you got a rejection, get back in touch with that, hiring manager or whatever. Keep chipping away, because there's something here that there's an opportunity that may have felt missed, but it's actually still open, or there's possibility to make something still happen with it. That's a message that you guys need to hear. Now let's see what's going down in the future or this week. Watch your words. So be very particular about how you speak to people and what you say. There's this energy of people maybe repeating things that you don't want, or that there's a sentiment of you need to correct some words because you could have been misquoted. That's an FYI. Make your dreams real. This seems to be very manipulative energy. You may have been misquoted, or somebody could have misdirected your information somehow in order to sort of weave the version that they wanted to weave, or a sense of manipulation with words, saying things in a way that is more created to catch something or someone, as opposed to tell the truth or be honest. So if you're dealing with this energy, watch this words, because it could be either somebody's trying to trap you, or somebody's trying to weave your words in a different light than you actually meant them. So be very cautious of that. And then we have love is all around. On the other side of that, this sense of people singing your praises, people being very happy with what you do. So ultimately, I feel like there was some sort of block here with being misquoted, or somebody interpreting your words in a way that it wasn't supposed to be interpreted. And know your worth. Know that you actually deserve positive attention. So I would get on the phone. I would call somebody. I would make sure of something, because it just feels like there's kind of a kerfuffle, like being misquoted, or having to take responsibility in a way for something that wasn't said the way, or wasn't meant the way that it was said. This could also be construed as work really hard, continue to work really hard without saying anything, right? But I don't feel that. I feel like there's credit that's due to you, and you have a stronger, more powerful impact on something. But there's this block, which is why God wants you to keep chipping away at something, because this was manipulated somehow. It could have even been manipulated by the internet or something, like it didn't get through. You thought it went through. You felt like it was a rejection of some sort, but it actually didn't get through. So there's an energy of somebody would actually love to hear from you, and that know that you are valuable, and that they want to hear from you, Sagittarius, or that it would move things forward, and that whatever this opportunity is actually not done. Let's get deeper into it. I'm going to pull the resolution now. How does this energy resolve, so that we can lead up to it? Okay, there's a little bit of mystery here. A little bit of undefined or fog. Oh, creativity. Oh, huge possibilities for creating. It's almost like the energy is saying, if something isn't defined, then that's actually opportunity, and stop looking at it as a stop. This is actually an opportunity to actually start or create something that hasn't been created yet. And there's more cards. We're going to get to it. Let's see how all this starts. What is this all about? Can you tell us a little bit, God, about what could be blocking Sagittarius? Make your dreams real, but watch your words. What's happening there? Oh, something from the past came out. It was a disappointment from the past. We already knew that. The sense of an opportunity lost. Not all was lost, but I think your focus stayed on the opportunity that was lost. And yet there is a way forward from this opportunity now. This sense of recognizing that there was still an opportunity there, realizing that, and seeing that there's a way forward, or a way a way through that, especially through communications. Or if you have, now all of a sudden it becomes an aha moment of like, oh, I know how to deal with this now. I didn't know how to deal with it then. The chance isn't over, is what the message is starting out with. Now we have the Death card, that Scorpio energy. This could be current, this saying during Scorpio season, or simply that this is something that's extreme and needs to be handled directly, and in a sense, let something be over, let something be finished or done. Recognizing that if you allow something to be finished or done, you actually make space for a whole new opportunities to come from that. So in a sense of maybe this opportunity that was finished or done, but there's still more opportunities maybe at the same company or in the same institution, or after something has completely finished, it's like it blooms new opportunities. There's some relationship between what ended and where the opportunities are coming from. It's like lightning doesn't strike the same place twice. This is saying, yes, it does. In fact, stay where it ended, or look back to where it ended, because there's a lot more opportunities that are coming from that space. I don't know how, or if this is a job or this is a relationship. I don't know. We have, opportunities being handed out, or don't put all your eggs in one basket. This sense of lots of like somebody wanting to give you, or thinking or acknowledging that you're worth it, especially in a situation that you felt, oh, people are going to hate what I'm doing here. You know, it's that kind of energy. Okay. How about day 4? We have the Strength card here. So this is looking your fears in the eye. It's almost like in some ways the beginning of the week is recognizing or cluing into the fact that there is potential. Especially if this is a job interview, for example. Go back onto their website. They've opened up a lot more roles. And go back and reconnect to the actual recruiter that you've spoken to. Because ultimately, they have a lot of new roles that they need to fill, and they can get you connected directly to what you could be good at because they kind of are familiar with you. That's the kind of example. This sense of, something was over, but still chip away at that same space because something's hidden beneath the surface. That there's still opportunities there that could be real golden for you. It's almost like if you hung out at a bar and you the relationship just ended, go back to where you met that person, right? You don't want to meet that same person again, but it's like maybe the right person will be there this time around. That sense of whatever that field you were playing on and you lost, well, there's still opportunities to win in that same arena. That kind of, So have strength. You're going to have to face your fear here. You're also going to have to understand what you did wrong or where you need to strengthen your game, right? It's kind of like be real with yourself. Be real with yourself, okay? Credit where credit is due. Virgo energy, being able to stand confident in your power, being able to be self-sustaining, being able to be independent, being able to know your self-worth, and also a sense of being very valued, having people value you, having people give you opportunities or resources now when maybe they didn't. Maybe it was owed to you. It's simply the universe saying that by the end of the week, there is something, it's like there is appreciation for you and what you're capable of that there wasn't before. Okay. Okay. Day 6. We still got day 7 to get to. Let's get to a moon card first, though, for Sagittarius. How does this all come about? There's competition here, but it's petty. And there was a lot of red tape here. Maybe that's what the hardship was. It's almost like a lot of people were competing for something that was really high value or that they knew was a great opportunity. So this is a reminder that this is very competitive. This is worth it. It's almost like it's worth the fight. A lot of people want this. And ultimately, that could have been the haterade. It could have been this kind of, this, I don't know, a bunch of people, a bunch of competition, a bunch of red tape, a bunch of haters that were getting in the way of really you landing where it would give you a great deal of value. So go through that, pluck that off, and have the strength to face that. Be willing to face it. Let's get a moon card because we do have a new moon this week. Your commitment is being tested. Yeah, because you think you lost. That's kind of what it's saying is there's deception here and that somebody tried to convince you that you lost. Somebody tried to convince you that you lost out on a circumstance that was either actually still open or you actually could have still been a contender in. And that's how they got you to drop out or think that this wasn't available. And it is. It 100% is. Let's go to the extended. The link is down below. We're going to do day 7, guys, and I hope to see you there. The link is also, I've also attached it to the top of the comment section so that it can be easier for you too, and I'll see you guys there.